Hello everybody, my name is Bizane Moonshade and welcome back to what will hopefully be the finality of Dead Space 3. Obviously, when I got here a little while ago, I was dying a lot and got frustrated. And I am still in the same scenario, however. I've had a little bit of time to step away, calm down, kind of work out the kinks in my shoulder. I took a nap. And now we're going to make our headway down through this again. I don't guarantee that I will do much better. However, I have hope. I have hope. And that is important. Alright, so they all have rockets. That's good to know. I don't get that. Like, I shot him a lot. I shot his buddy too. Coming? No? Alright. And now for this cluster again. Maybe I'll try it from the other side. Maybe I'm picking a bad side to come into that engagement. I don't know. I was in rush earlier. Because you run into that instance where you finally... You feel like you're making no progress, and it's frustrating to continue on.
Found him!
And this is where the monotony of this... Well, it's illustrating pretty much all the negatives in the game so far. Because we're in a loop right now. It's not as though like the enemies are changing or my scenario for It's not as though my scenario is changing. I can only approach this from so many different directions, and there's a lot of them and very little of me. Stasis helped that time. Also, I think there were significantly less people. Excuse me. But we're moving forward. That's good. And if we could be done with the human enemies, that would be just grand.
Okay, now what? 3 receptacles, 3 statues, 3 markings. What's the final step?
I think put the receptacles in there like that would be my guess. Alright. Really? Just... Also, where the hell are they getting all these? god. That took me the better part of 20 minutes to get done. Finally, as hopefully I've pretty coolly clipped it together, I just had to fucking, like, barely pull anything and just skirt around court. It was just awful. Like, I'm upset with how that all went down, but we're done. We've made our way, and now we can get done. I mean, I understand that this was like the lead up, and I understand that yes, we need these, and you can't just leave them unprotected because EA. That was relentless, and I had no health to speak of. So help me if there's another guy over here. But now, we're armed to the teeth. We got ourselves some ammunition again. I went through like all 60 of the clips I had to get done with that nonsense because I was just shooting into the wind, rockets, and everything. Just no. I love this game. But there are parts of it that make you genuinely frustrated. Alright. Now, the machine is open. The final step.
Alright, Carver. Another door just opened up. We gotta be close to the control center for the Codex. We've done everything else Serrano said to do. I'm heading in.
And we're coming to it. This is the thing. And here is Serrano. I assume. Yep.
Well, I've gone and busted my knee open. I suppose the Codex is in Mahad's hands by now, and this place is about to be buried, like everywhere else. I remember telling my college professor I wanted to study xenoarchaeology. He laughed right in my face. There's nothing to study, he said. It's all dead space. No alien life exists out in the universe. In a way, I guess he was right. There is no life beyond our system. Only a trail of extinction wrought by the moon. And now, it's right on our doorstep. Well, above us lies the means of turning off the machine, but also the means to complete it. Turning it off will finish our species. Completing it will save us. I had hoped to be here to witness the saving part. It would have been spectacular to witness the moon getting pulled into the planet and crushed to oblivion. A final act by the natives. A sacrifice to save us all. But now, I must rest. Perhaps Tim will be along soon with the Codex.
For your sacrifice, Serrano. Now he'll be part of the machine forever. Alright, so now we have another one of those stupid climb up puzzles, I suppose. We'll keep going left. Might as well. We're making some good time, I think, on this, despite my 20-minute delay. But we're gonna get done. Right. I think this will be the final bit. We're gonna go ahead and make our way up the machine. Come on, Isaac. And we shall bring it into this series as well. And again, like, I don't think that I'd be doing the Awakening DLC unless you guys specifically want to see it. Not that it's a bad return to form for the game, but I think that it's time to kind of move on from Dead Space as it is. It's a good series, love it, and it has given me a lot of frustrating moments over the past few months, to be certain. But I'm glad that we were able to get to it together. This has been an interesting ride. I don't know if I should have done this one on hardcore to start with. I think that is a lot of where I ran into my frustrated parts. Anyway, there, Carver. Right. Before we go and turn it off, I want to collect stuff. Even though I guess there's not really a reason for it. Alright, let's do it. You ready? You ready? Let's do it.
Ellie! Isaac, don't do it. Don't listen to him.
Give me the Codex and you can have her back.
No! Isaac, you know what's at stake.
We're all gonna die anyway.
Okay, Yannick? Give me the Codex, or I will kill her! No! Isaac, what are you doing? You got a second chance.
If he turns off the machine, we're all dead. Her? Us? Everyone.
Don't let it all go dark, Isaac. There's more than one kind of right. No!
How did he know which way was to turn it off?
I've done it. I've finally done it. The darkness is in there. Let the evolution begin.
When I finish this, it's all going down. Everything. You have to go.
No! You two get out of here. Go back to Earth space. Tell them what we found. I'm staying. That's all I got left.
You can't stop him, Carver. Not without me. I'm the marker killer, remember?
Isaac!
I turned my back on the world because I was afraid of what needed to be done. Ellie, I'm not afraid anymore.
There's a shuttle over there. I want you to take it and head for home.
Battery's running low.
Don't come back for me. We both know I'm not going home. Go!
See, I'm a little curious because
Oh shit! Damn! This whole thing's coming apart behind us!
theoretically Isaac could have just left with Ellie, I think, and Carver could have finished it, as all it is just turning the machine to complete. I mean, it's not as though... Well, honestly, I don't know.
Carver! I see the machine! We have to get it before the moon does! Copy that! I'll meet you there!
But I would think that he'd be able to put the machine into its complete setting without Isaac there. I don't think it's going to mess with him mentally. But I don't remember, honestly. Hello. There's quite a few instant death moments in this instance, or in this section as well. Doing this on hardcore and dying right here, let me tell you what, it is probably the most humbling thing that you can ever experience in this. If you take the wrong path, you die. I can't recall on if... there is necessarily a time limit. Oh, Where is it? Oh, you leapy bastards. And that's why I don't like it. Amongst many other reasons. Oh, the death. Just... Alright. Stop moving. How are you still alive? You have 2 limbs off. Alright. Make it a run. Oh goodness. Alright, that one. I got snagged by a rock here once and died. If you nick any of us, you're done. This is a bad day. Alright. We can do it. Unnecessary enemies. There's plenty going on around. I don't... Oh goodness, you do not kill me! Right. I'm busy trying to destroy this arm, but I have to deal with these guys or they will kill me. I ran out of time. Spawn. We're getting there. What? Oh, wrong way. Oh my god! I've got places to be. Alright. Progression saving. So this is the last instance that you'll be able to do anything prior to the end of the game. Okay, so now we're going to finish this off. I don't... Which way is it? Right? Okay. And I don't have anything with which to upgrade the suit anymore anyway. Blood Moon. His helmet's broken. Wouldn't that theoretically mean that he would suffocate at this point? Because this has to be in space. What in the big arm? No. No. So I thought the machine was like the whole thing, not just the altar. Oh, great.
We gotta kill that thing? There's not enough ammo in the world! Then we'll have to make some up. Look, there's markers floating all around me. I can use this TK charging plate and throw them
Now it regrets having the markers. Oh, there you are. Thank you. Next eyeball.
I see it! I see it!
Where? Oh. What it's missing? Where's Carver during all this? Ugh. Hello. I do enjoy how they actually were able to come up with something for convergence, which is this. Because we were always wondering what it was about, and now we know. I mean, without a similar instance. Alright. On every one of the planets.
Watch out! It's doing it again! The tentacles! Shoot the tentacles! I see it!
But yeah, I would imagine that this is already happening on every other planet that has markers on it. Unless there's special criteria that is needed. Because as I can think about it, obviously Isaac was the trigger in Dead Space 2. At least I think it was. Right, he let go of it. Didn't he? You're gonna eat it? Wank.
Carver! Carver!
Oh, he's on it.
Hang on! I'm gonna have to pull you through!
I mean, obviously that's just one of its mouths, or does it have multiple? I don't know. Either way, we're coming to it. Here it is. Also, if Carver was on there again, why didn't he just turn the fucking thing round?
We use that codex.
Yeah.
No more bullshit. Die here.
No. But Earth gets it tomorrow.
Hopefully.
Isaac? Isaac? Are you there? Carver? Isaac? You're gone, aren't you? The Mark Sigma. He's gone too. Isaac, you did it. You really did.
Earth space coordinates confirmed. Shock drive enabled. Standing by.
So, that is Dead Space 3. It's a long journey, both for Isaac and us. That is a hell of a scene right there. But I'm glad that we had a chance to go through it, and it's, despite my frustrated moments and several deaths at this point, partially due to my own hubris. Like, I've been rushing to get through this and making mistakes and not being as thorough as I would normally be, and again when I play by myself. But still, I'm glad we had a chance to go through it, and who knows? I might still go through and do the Awakening DLC with you guys. I might give myself a minute to get this one out of my system a little bit. Now, don't mind that the DLC for this is actually pretty good, and it's not as, I don't even know, like hellacious as the end of this has been, because you can see how it amped up a lot as far as like its pacing was concerned right there at the end, just by the amount of individual like creatures and personality you had to just kill. And if you're playing on pure survival as I did to finish it off, like you don't have the resources to waste on that sort of engagement. While it is worth it to a point, as I think you unlock a couple modes with it, and then obviously you get the finger cannon, and I think either way it would only be allowable in New Game Plus, so it's not as though I had it in this, but still, I think there's something back here. I think there might be something at the end of this, as they tend to do in horror games. Well, I'll give it a minute and we'll see.
Ellie? Ellie?
So, yeah. Dead Space 3, hell of a ride. I don't really have much more to say about it. This has been an absolute joy going through all three games with you guys. If you've been following since the beginning, if you hopped on now, if you hopped on later, it's great that I got this opportunity to do this with you guys, and it's fun to just be able to speak and talk and play games. It reminds me so much of when I would used to sit on the couch with my brother or my friends, and we would just go through like a campaign of something, Call of Duty, or just any sort of game that we were playing at the time. There was a fellow back when I was in high school that we went all the way through, I want to say it was Metal Gear Solid together at his house. It was great. But still, thank you all for watching, and just so great. If you guys have anything, if you want to see the Awakening DLC, or if you want some more older games like, you know, PS3, I don't know if I have the capability to do like PS1 or any of that kind of stuff, or at least that far back. As far as recording, as I don't really have a whole lot of flexibility with my capture card, and I don't have emulators, but I'm working on it, and hopefully I'll be able to get a better the computer sorted out eventually and start doing things on there. But yes, as for this video, we are finished, and it has been fun. But thank you guys for watching. If you did like this video, please go ahead and tap that like button, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.